Hi and welcome to today's video blog. So today we're going to look at how to have authority at work. And I know that this can be a difficult area. We may have quite a senior role that we have been promoted into, which is great, and may well feel that we're slightly out of our depth in terms of managing a team because that wasn't the job that we originally signed up for. So if that is you, or if you do have issues when you're communicating at work, feeling like you have that authority, then here are some tips for you. So we're going to use an example. Our manager is called Alan. And Alan has a team of 6 people and he is struggling to get stuff done. So his first particular issue is receiving a report, and he makes a request for the report. But this time he's been doing it for weeks. He's been asking for this report. He's getting close to doing the report himself. He's so tired of asking for it. And now he's asking for it with a sigh. So he's saying, can I have the report? Can I please have the report at the end of the day, please, on my desk? And you can see from my body language there, it's sort of slumping my shoulders forward, there's lots of sighing, and there's a sense of Alan knowing that he's just not going to get that report, and that he's getting close to doing it himself. So the first thing is, what Alan's doing, he needs to project with his body language a confidence and a certainty and authority. So for that, we want the shoulders to be back. So that's like the difference between that and that, okay? Shoulders back, imagine a string from the top of your head which pulls you upright, okay? And then it's about how he says it. So you want to pick, we call this word power. We want to pick the words that have the most importance, the most weight, and he emphasizes on them. So rather than, can I have this report at the end of the day, please? He's saying, can I have this report by the end of the day, please? And you'll see I pushed on report, I pushed on end, I pushed on day. And there's a sense as you go along of what you want to push on. So you don't need to decide beforehand. You just need to speak, but speak at a pace where you can make decisions as you go along. You can put your emphasis in. Secondly, what a lot of us do, and we're all guilty for it, is beating around the bush. So in this case, Alan might say, so I know that you're quite busy, but I'm hoping I don't want to over ask you, but I'm hoping that maybe can you please give me the report, and I don't know how long it will take, but I'd really like it at the end of the day because I've been asking for quite a while. Can you get it to my desk by the end of the day? For example. So if he does that, the basic message is, I have a really unclear request and I'm not putting my point across with clarity, so you're not going to receive it with clarity. In fact, it might even be, I don't really know what I want. So what we need to do is take all the extraneous words from a statement like that and make sure that Alan is incredibly clear, so that he literally says, can I have the report by the end of the day on my desk? Is there a reason I should know about why it is taking so long? So it's just cutting it back. And in order to do the prep for that, if you know you need to request this report from someone who has not been delivering it, just write out what you want and what you need to know. Is there something I should know about that is delaying it? Otherwise, can you please give it to me by the end of the day? And actually, questions are really powerful. So just being able to say to the person, I've asked for this for 3 weeks. I've been told that it would be delivered each time I've requested. I'm still waiting for it. Is there a reason for this? And if so, please tell me now. So you see, I'm leaving space for the person to talk, but I'm also just being very clear. I'm also doing something called downward inflection, which helps with authority, which means I'm just coming down with my voice. With questions, you can go up. So I could say, is there a reason for this? Which is more open and more connecting. But down is more authoritative, so it's about working out what's best for you. If so, please tell me now. And just sitting back and waiting, using pauses, particularly if it makes you a bit nervous, using pauses to make your point is very powerful. So hopefully that has helped you on requesting things from your team. A final tip for you is, let's imagine that Alan has a team of people who they're having a team meeting and they're squabbling. And we don't like squabbling. And he's trying to make himself heard. He's trying to get the meeting back on track, and they're just not listening to him. They're powerful characters. So what does he do? So what we don't want is for him to say, guys, we, yes, good point there, but we need to carry on, because they'll just talk over him, because that's what loud voices do. They don't hear that. So we need a decisive way in to the squabble. And to do that, he needs to use his voice. So he needs to say, excuse me. You can see I'm downward inflecting. He might use his body language as well. He might put a hand firmly on the table. I need to be heard. He might make a statement like that, just an in-between statement, and then say, right, there are some really good points here, but what is happening is we are getting distracted from the purpose. We need to get back on track, okay? Getting all the agreement, getting everyone complicit in what he's doing is really going to help as well. So the point there is, use your body and your energy to make a firm move to stop the squabble, the noises in its tracks, and say, right, that's enough. And then use your voice very clearly. You can see I'm talking very slowly and I'm pushing on words. So that's a way of really saying, I mean business. I want you to listen to me. I want you to hear what I'm saying. And also, by talking at a slower pace, you'll calm everyone down and get them more into your space, rather than going with a high energy of trying to stop people. So just to really consolidate that tip there, slowing down and using your energy to pause things is really helpful. Now, I hope those tips help. It is a tough one, but with practice you will get there. Authority in the workplace. Good luck.